The 1984 The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a pretty good film. This is an animated feature film. It's directed by... Nope, I can't finish that sentence. I don't know who the director is. The information is not currently on IMDb. There's not a lot of information here. If I find out that information, I'll put it in the description. It's written by John Palmer, based, of course, on the story by Mark Twain, with a voice cast including Simon Hinton, Alistair Duncan, Barbara Frawley, Phillip Hinton, and Tim Elliott. And at the time of recording, I haven't read The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, but I have just bought what I believe is the complete collection of Mark Twain novels, so I will be reading it very soon, but certainly based on other versions of the story, other adaptations of the story, it's recognisable and very familiar. It's about the story of a young boy called Huckleberry Finn, and he and Jim, a slave, run off and have an adventure, and obviously there's a little bit more to it than that. It's definitely recognisable, as I said, based on other adaptations that I've seen, but my issue with this version is that the pacing isn't very good. The film's not tremendously long. It's about 45 minutes, so it's just feature length. And it's not that I don't think the story can be told in that length of time. Absolutely, I think it can. But I didn't think the pacing was brilliant. I still enjoyed most of what was happening, but I didn't think the pacing was as sharp as it could have been. So definitely room for improvement, but it was never really boring. Really great characters. Huckleberry Finn and Jim are very well written. They're very likeable. Great voice acting across the board. We have some good animation as well. It's quite gentle and satisfying to look at, with some good movements and a nice colour palette. Some really good music as well. It's quite a gentle, steady film. Some of the characters may feel heightened emotions, but I as a viewer didn't. But there are a couple of scenes that are maybe a little bit more dramatic. I think as a child I might have found those scenes to be a little scary. I was scared of a lot as a child though, so I don't really know what that says. But it's not too intense. But there are a couple of scenes that are maybe a little bit more dramatic, and I think it has a nice balance there. And in general, apart from the pacing not being the best, I'd say the 1984 Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is one that's worth watching. Again, I haven't read the book. I will be changing that very soon. But based purely on the film, on the story that's presented, it's a decent experience, and I guess I'm happy to recommend it.